It says we got a stream. I don't know how long we're going to have a stream for, but anyway, welcome to the Voice of Harrisburg. I'm your host, Will Scoggins, and you tuned into another hour of pulchritude and despair. We've been trying to get the show going for about an hour now, and like I said, I don't know how long we're going to be on the air. Can't promise you anything. We got some new music tonight, and I hope we'll get to it. Fact is, let's jump in the middle of it now. Let me see what I do with it. What I just put it in. Let's see. Hold on. What did I do with it? Let's see. Where did it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Let's go ahead and put it. Let's go ahead and jump into it because I don't know how long we're going to be on the air. So let's try it. Here's a tune for you. Let's see. Okay. Alright, that was John Lister, and the song was Walls of Rims. Uh, Wait a minute, hold on. Alright, there you go, there you go. A little flow up there. Okay, we will hear more from John Lister later on in the show. I'm just trying to be sure that we get the songs out tonight. Having some lot of difficulty with the internet tonight, and I'm not really sure how long we'll be on, and things like that. So we're trying to get all the songs we can get out, and get them on the show. And let's see. Let's see. Let's hear from Crazy Pills. This song is called Trudy June. That was who the hell was that? I forgot. Crazy Pills. What's the name of that song? Trudy June. Yeah, Trudy June was the song. And before that, we heard John Lester with Wall of Rims. So, anyway, you're listening to the Voice of Harrisburg on March the 21st, second day of spring. Whoop-de-doo. As far as I'm concerned, it could stay winter. Down here, it could stay winter. I don't care for winter time up in New York State. I love winter. I love winter time. I love springtime and summertime in New York. If I was independently wealthy, I would buy me a plot of land in the Adirondack Mountains, have me a cabin on it, and I would leave this place here. And when it got to be humid, and I would say goodbye, lock the doors, and I would be back come September or December when the snows came up there. I might weather one of those winter times up there. We have to ask Mr. John Lester how the winter times in Missoula, Montana are. Anyway, you can get used to anything. 90-degree heat and sticky shit, I'm sick of it. And I'll tell you another thing I'm sick of. The older I get, I'm sick of daylight savings time. You know what Obama should do? To further piss people off. Everything Obama does pisses people off. What did he do this time? He signed something. Wait a minute. Oh, he signed something last week to piss somebody off. And so this, you know what he really should do to piss people off? Get rid of daylight savings time. What the fuck is that bullshit for? I cannot figure it out. To save daylight for who? It was to save daylight for farmers back in the day. We didn't fucking have farmers hardly anymore. Unless you consider Monsanto a farmer. Oh, and speaking of Monsanto, if you getting all hot up to vote for Hillary, you know, one of her major contributors is Monsanto. So, you know, there's a lot of people in this country who dislike Hillary. And they dislike her because she's a strong woman. Well, I dislike her for other reasons. I don't dislike her because she's a liberal. And I don't dislike her because she's a strong woman. I dislike her because she's beholden to Monsanto and agribusiness. Okay. So let's see. While we're on the subject of politics, George Will, conservative pundit, is really pushing this idea now that Richard Nixon committed treason back in 1968. Now George Will's pushing this. This is not coming from the left. This is coming from George Will. And what he's saying basically is that Nixon violated what's called the Logan Act of 1797, which was put in place by Congress and President John Quincy Adams, when Dr. Benjamin Logan, I believe of Pennsylvania, I'm not sure where he was from, but he was a state legislator, and there was something called the Quasi-War. I'm not sure exactly what that is. Dr. Benjamin Logan went over to negotiate with France on a position. And he was a pacifist, and John Quincy Adams didn't like it, and Congress wrote a law that said, 1797 now, said that any private citizen that interfered with the affairs of state, it was a treasonous act. Okay, so they got, I don't know what they did to Benjamin Logan, because the only people that have ever been executed, funny thing there, the only people that have ever been executed for treason Rosenbergs in the 50s. So that's interesting. I don't know if Dr. Logan was ever tried under this act or not. Anyway, fast forward to 1968, Vietnam War. The gist of the story is LBJ had a peace treaty in hand going to the South Vietnamese, between the South Vietnamese and the North Vietnamese to end the war. That would have meant a Democratic victory for sure in 1968 presidential election. Richard Nixon was, he lost in 1960, a very stinging defeat to John Kennedy, and didn't want to lose in 68, so he sent an emissary of his, an employee of his, a woman, I don't recall her name. He sent her to see President Thieu, General Thieu, or whatever his name was, the president of South Vietnam, and scuttled the whole thing. Now, from 1968 to 75, how many men and women and how many American lives were lost in Vietnam? How many trillions of dollars did we piss down a rat hole? If this is true. It goes back to this thing though. It's also been brought up that Ronald Reagan did the same thing in Iran in 1980 before the election. He had his people over there negotiating to get the hostages out. He had them negotiated to get out, but he told them, he sent people over there to negotiate, but he told them to hold them until after the November election so he could make Jimmy Carter look bad. That looks like a violation of that. But then again, you look at what about Jesse Jackson when he went over there to he went over there one time to negotiate for hostages somewhere at some time, didn't he? I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a lawyer, but I know George Will is not a liberal, and he's not, he's respected and blah blah blah, and he's saying this about Nixon. Now the other thing in politics is it's got to be a cold day in January. It's got to be a cold day in hell when Patrick Buchanan becomes the voice of reason for the Republican Party. And this is related to what's happening in Israel with this Netanyahu. Pat Buchanan says that I've been reading Pat Buchanan. Well, he's the only person making sense with these. It looks like that you could apply. Some people are trying to apply the Logan Act to what the 47 people in Congress did, writing a letter to Iran. So I don't know, but Pat Buchanan said that Obama should be more like Ike. When Ike sat down with the Israelis, wait a minute, I read that article the other day, and he said that he sat them, wait a minute, I'm blanking on that exactly, but he had to take an ally aside and say, look, we're footing the bill, and you need to do what we say in this situation. And they're trying to make it look like a left. The Republican Party has gone off the rails, people, in this country. I mean, it's the party of batshit. I mean, when Patrick Buchanan becomes the voice of reason in the Republican Party, the party is batshit. Ted Cruz is the voice of people are listening to Ted Cruz. And who is this Cotton guy that wrote this letter? Who is this idiot? He said that, and he made this thing on Face the Nation when he told Bob Schieffer that the Iranians had control of Tehran. Well, goddamn it, they've had control of Tehran for 5,000 fucking years, you dumbass. What the fuck kind of world are we living in today? Yeah, the Suez Crisis, Ike, 1956. Yep, that's right. I did read that article, but it's strange. People are strange. Politics is strange. Pat Buchanan becomes the voice of reason. Well, you know, Buckley's gone. Buckley's been dead. Buckley kind of was the voice of reason. He was kind of an elitist, but he wasn't a lunatic. He wasn't a fucking lunatic. You might could have disagreed with him on some. He made salient points. He was an intellectual. He was not a dumbass. He was no Ted Cruz. And apparently no Tom Cotton or who the hell he is. He was none of these people. You had respect for somebody like that. You can't have. I don't have any respect for these people. George Will? Yeah. I ain't got respect for Ben Stein, somebody like that. Yeah. But God, for the party of Nutsy. I mean, really, if it wouldn't be copyright, if it wouldn't be copyright infringement, they should take Mr. Peanut. Mr. Peanut and make him the mascot. Anyway, back to the music. Let's go. Let's do some music. I'm tired of talking politics. It makes my head hurt. This shit does. These idiots do. I never thought my country would be like this. All right, let's go for Milk Dick. This is Milk Dick with what is this? Spooky Town, USA. Well, I thought that was Milk Dick. Let's see. Damn it. Let's see, Milk Dick. Milk Dick. Hey.
junk right off the vinyl seat. Give my rusty door a shot. My brakes are shot, squeeze right on in. There's half a tank of gas. Hear the tires squeal the love. Hate to ride in Bob Psychedelic car. Hate to ride in Bob Psychedelic car. Hate to ride in Bob Psychedelic car. Hate to ride in Bob Psychedelic car.
Okay, let's see. We just heard from. Who did we just hear from? And we just heard from the Prefab Messiahs, and that song was called Bob Psychedelic Car. And before that was who was that before that? Milk Dick. What was the name of that song? Milk Dick. Spooky Town, USA. You're listening to the voice of Harrisburg, and I'm your host, Will Scoggins, and it is the 21st day of March 2015, and we're finally on the air. Yay! We've been trying to get on the air tonight. We've been talking about politics and all kinds of stuff. Let's see, we could delve into anything we wanted to, I guess. We could delve into some shit record covers. Let's see how many we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, we could do half now and half later, or we could have one big shit record party. I don't know. What do you think? Well, let's see. We could some of these we've already seen, but we haven't seen in a while, so we'll try them out for size. Try them on for size. This is my favorite one. Somebody I know used to have this record. The Pork Dukes. Okay, now there we go. Let's see, the Pork Dukes, Bend and Flush. I always thought it was a great record. It had a cool little chorus that you could sing along to while riding down the car. And it was neat to annoy people with. Probably worth a little bit of money nowadays. I don't know. Probably, because there wasn't many of them then, and there damn sure ain't many of them now. They were a punk band. You can tell. I don't know if you can tell right here, but the what the girl's doing to the pig. Anyway, now we can jump from what the girl's doing to the pig to something here. What the pig's doing here. Satan, get out of here. Well, I don't really want to know where Satan is in her body. I mean, I can imagine where Satan is, and I really don't want to think about it. Satan? A little Summer's Eve may take care of Satan down there, honey. It may not be Satan that's making you feel that way. Maybe a great big old black vibrator would help get Satan out of there. I don't know. You probably need a little help. Satan, get out of there! Now! Oh no, Satan, stay in there! Anyway. Let's see, here's one here. Oh, speaking of Satan, get out of there, it's the strategy of penetration. Buckner Fanning, I always love this one. It's the strategy of penetration. If I was a woman, I think I would not want to be penetrated by Buckner Fanning. Even if he did have a good strategy. Not really. No. Take your strategy of penetration and go somewhere else. Let's check on this one. Oh, this is the Clancy brothers. The girls won't leave the boys alone. Well, I guess if you're going to steal our damn sweaters and not wear anything else under them, I guess we won't leave you alone either. They don't look very Irish, do they? Except for you stole my sweater, you bitch. I love this one. No crippled girls in heaven. Well, I guess you didn't get there. They've been crippled all your life and condemned to hell too. Oh shit! What kind of shitty cosmic justice is that? No crippled girls in heaven. Well, fuck me. Lanita Eversoul. Damn. You got fucked all the way around. Let's see. Gunfighter Ballads Tex Johnson and his 6-shooters. It looks like, what's his name? Ben Stiller. Maybe he's fixing to shoot Ann Mira. I don't know. Looks like Ben Stiller to me. This right here, I just wonder if Jesus just gets pissed off about this kind of shit. You know, goddamn. You know, really? Really? You're gonna put a record album out, Don't Deny Him, and you're gonna paint my picture like that? I think I am gonna send you to hell just for that shit. Just for this shit. Come on. Oh no, my son, you meant well. You just fucking can't draw and you're a retard. Oh fuck no, you're going to hell for that shit. You can't even draw. You draw like a damn 10-year-old. And you put a record out with proclaiming your love for me, and you make me look like an idiot. Oh my God. Can't deny that pile of crap. Here's one. Holidays in Lebanon and Syria. I mean, who wouldn't want to go to a place like that in the hot, hot sun with a pool with brown fucking water in it? I mean, I'm just waiting. I'm saving up my money. As soon as I get some money, I'm going to go find this fucking place with obviously no amenities whatsoever and some brown fucking water in the pool. And Garam Chibo with a typical orchestra. Not even a extraordinary orchestra, a typical orchestra. And you can get RPG shot at you right from above that hillside right there. Right over here, right this hillside. And let's see. Brother McQueen and the Queens. God's not dead at his house. Yeah, but he's dead at the house next door. Buried in the crawl space. Now don't you think this guy's out banging teenage pussy back in the day? He's got a guitar. He's fucking Charlie Manson, man. This guy is fucking Charlie Manson. He just ain't calling himself. He just ain't got a beard. He's got a guitar. He's got these girls riding around in a van with him. Come on, he's giving them candy and LSD and God knows what. They're clapping their hands and doing one of those tambourine things. Yeah. Speaking of drugs, Jesus made me higher. Well, Jesus, that's because Jesus has got the good stuff, man. Look at Terry. Terry just looks confused. Terry just looks confused. And whoever made this font up here, what the hell were you thinking? What in the hell? I guess you... Maybe this is after John Denver and they started singing Rocky Mountain High or some shit. I don't know. The Rebels. Someone touched me. Well, he touched me. He touched me. No, he touched me. He touched me. No, leave me alone. He touched me. He touched me. And this poor bastard. What in the hell? The Australian hot meat pie from Rex Dallas? What is that shit? Ketchup? And cans of what? And he's fucking eating a what? What is that, a quiche? Or a what? I don't know what the hell that is. Or is it a... I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, that was the last one for shit record covers from Rex Dallas, the Australian hot meat pie. I don't even want to think about what that means. Hot meat pie. Let's listen to Hartwell from John Lester. Okay, that was let's see, what am I trying to do here? That was Crip Sisters, Only He Understands Me. And before that, we heard John Lester with Hartwell. And you're tuned into the voice of Harrisburg, and I'm your host, Will Scoggins, and we're going on an hour here, 51 minutes here. So we were kind of late starting tonight for our second show. Let's see, we've got a lot of stuff to talk about. We've got let me see. There's I gotta let you know there's a Mad Studios is finally on Ustream now. They've got a show on Ustream. In fact, Stony ran a trial show last night. I don't know exactly what he's gonna have on there. I don't think he's gonna have every show on there, but he's gonna try to stream some shows live from there, and so you need to tune into that. And we're going to try to piggyback in with that show and help bring that to you, and so we can cross pollinate here. Let's see, Willie and the Ham Factory is playing April 4th at Joe's Underground. Let's see, always there's an open mic at Mad Studio on Tuesday night from 7 till 9. There's that open mic at Highlander from 8 until 10, I think, every Wednesday. And I need to get more happening around town. Let's see, I need to look at the events page probably. Might do that while y'all are sitting here listening to music, because I need to tell you more about what local things are going on and play more local music. Let's listen to a little more. I like this song here, Angels of what is the name of it? Angels of Light, Promise of Water. I love this song. Well, I like that song when it plays. Let's see if it'll play again. Nope. Well, we'll just have to go with something else. Sometimes these things don't work very well, these MP3s, after a while. This is Apache Tomcat rocking in the jungle.
Anyway, we will now head into the jungle and see what we can find.
Well, we're back and forth quite a bit, and I'm not the kind of taking no risk, 'cause we've been doing this for far too long. And if you leave now, I know you ain't truly gone, 'cause you for a while and I miss you so. And you come back to saying I'm the one. Well, I've been thinking and thinking this weekend. You wanna come back now? Yeah, 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 yeah. You better give me all of you.
Okay, that was Quitty and the Don'ts, All of You, and before that we heard Apache Tomcats, what was that, Rockin' in the Jungle. I'm your host, Will Scoggins, and you're listening to the Voice of Harrisburg for the week of first full day of spring, March 21st, 2015. We've had shit record covers and a lovely time tonight. We're finally on the air. We've been on the air a little over an hour. We may be here a few more minutes, trying to get a few things straightened out here. We got a lot to talk about over the time here. Still got a lot to talk about because we haven't talked about everything that I wanted to talk about. We'll save some until next time. So tell your friends that we are here, and we're here most nights that the band doesn't play, and I'm going to try to be better about telling people about what bands are playing. In fact, I'm going to do that right now. Let me flip here. Let me give a flip here. Okay, let's see. Of course, I told you that every Tuesday night at Mad Studio, starting at 7 p.m., there's the Tuesday Night Music Club singer-songwriter thing. Everybody's welcome, all ages and all levels of abilities. You're not going to be criticized if you're just starting out. Anybody from pros to somebody who just picked up the guitar can come. Let's see, next Wednesday, March 25th at Mad Studio are the films of Oscar Micheaux, film retrospective, at 7 o'clock. March 25th at Soul Bar, Celia, Gary, and the High Divers. It's free. If you're around the Athens area, March 26th through 29, Slingshot Festival downtown. Slingshot music, electronic art, technology, and comedy. March 26th at Mad Studios, open mic night with a comedian apparently. So Cedric, I guess his name is. Okay, that's all I have now. Let's see. There's the Mike Tramp acoustic solo show Wednesday, April 29th at Mad Studio, and we'll try to bring you up. I'll try to keep you up on more things that are going on. And try to do better about other people's shows and all that stuff. So we will hopefully do a lot better having the shows. Now I will not have shows on the nights that the band has plays out. So we're playing out April 4th, and I got something on April 3rd too, I think. So anyway, we'll dispense with that. Let's see. Friday. Wait a minute. What's Friday night? Hold on. Let me see. There's a show coming up Friday night, I think, at Joe's Underground. This punk rock show 666 gonna play, I think. I'm trying to get the thing to come up. Let's see what happens here with punk rock show. I don't know exactly. Let's see what it says here. Friday, March 27th at 9 p.m. $3 for 666 and somebody else. Let's see who it is. Not Likely's and Ganges Phalanges. So if you are in the area and so come out and see them for $3. My God, what other kind of fun can you have for $3 besides a bag of glue? You can't even get a bag of glue anymore. So we're trying to spread the word around. If you like the show, tell your friends. If you hate the show, tell your friends. If you never heard the show, tell your friends. Let me put on a record here. Sound like I need to do that. See if I can get this thing to play.
I got a last one for you guys. It's called The End of the Ride. It's from the CD.
Far from the everlasting trail, would you ever breathe?
I got a last one for you guys. It's called The End of the Ride. It's from the CD.
Okay, that was John Lester. Let's see. That song was called. Wait a minute. Hold on. Only Dance Once. And before that, I forgot what we heard. Oh, I forgot. It was shit. That wasn't that. It was Twin Guns. What was Twin Guns singing about? The End of the Ride. Okay, this is the voice of Harrisburg. I'm your host, Will Scoggins. You've tuned in for an hour of pulchritude and despair on Ustream. There's like I said, Mad Studios is going to be streaming some of their shows on this here TV radio station. Hopefully we can advertise, push some of their shows, and maybe they'll push some of our shows, and whatever we need to do here to get everything rolling. And this is our show for March 21st, 2015. We will be back next week, the 29th. It's not 29th. What the hell is the day? Today's the 20. What the hell is the day today? Today's the 20. Yeah. 20. Yeah, we'll be back on the 28th. Because I'm thinking the 29th is the season finale of the Walking Dead, and I heard it ain't gonna be too. Everybody's gonna be pissed off, is what Daryl says. That's what he says. I think somebody's gonna die. Somebody major. I ain't gonna tell you who. That show ain't scared to kill them off. So anyway, thanks my guest tonight, Buckminster Fuller, Buzz Aldrin, and Zsa Zsa Gabor. I don't know who next week's going to be. Next week we'll have author Stephen King and adult movie star Bell Knox. So tune in next week when we talk to Stephen King and Bell Knox. Okay, I'm going to leave out of here with that, and we've been an hour and 20 minutes, and our show, as always, will be on YouTube, and we'll have more music for you, and we'll try to do more community calendar and more shit record covers, and have more fun next time. So thank you for listening, and good night.